Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 5 with me, FalseSymmetry. That hurts my eyes doing that, let's not do that. But today, we are getting right on with stuff right here. You can see I'm getting myself some white concrete. But not only white concrete, we're going to be getting ourselves a few other colours as well. Because today's task is something quite festive and Christmassy. I am super looking forward to it, and it's something that I promised the Hermits I would be doing, and I haven't got round to it yet. So today's going to be an episode of basically me just being like, I need to get this done ASAP, let the Hermits know that it is there, and have them take part, because yes guys, it is that time of year again where I build the Secret Santa, yeah, and today I've got an idea that I haven't done before, a little sort of build that I don't think I've ever done. I was trying to think up, right, and this is difficult, especially if you guys have seen my previous Hermitcraft videos, and just, why is Rose Red in there? I mean, I did want that, but it's in there. But yes, I've done lots and lots of Christmas stuff, if you guys remember correctly. Last season I did a Christmas village, the season before I did a Christmas village. Basically I've done lots of Christmassy stuff over the last few years on my channel. And that's great and all, but basically I've pretty much built everything to do with Christmas and winter possible. Or at least I thought so. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I have actually built something like this before, but I don't seem to remember it. So if I have, then it was either really, really far away, or long ago, I guess, or I don't know, maybe I just wiped it from my memory. But basically, the idea today is that we're going to be building something Christmassy that I haven't built before. And I sort of don't want to tell you, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the thumbnail. So yes, I might as well tell you guys. We're going to be building a gigantic Christmas pudding, because, I mean, that's pretty Christmassy, isn't it? I mean, I don't really like Christmas pudding. That's something I don't really like at Christmas, but I thought, you know what, it's like iconically Christmassy. Or at least in the UK, maybe not so much elsewhere, but I'm pretty sure it is like this iconic image of something you see around December, Christmas time, all that stuff. You don't really see it any other time in the year. So that's what we're going to be building today. So as you can see, I'm collecting some materials, I'm turning them all into concrete, and we're going to make this super bright, colourful and exciting, and also, I guess before I head over there, I'm also going to have to gather myself some chests and dispensers and all the normal stuff for a Secret Santa, because yes, we're going to be setting it up today, having the Hermits come over, and if you don't know what a Secret Santa is, I'm sure I'll explain in just a second when we start heading over to the community area. I may have made a boo-boo. A massive boo-boo! Oh my goodness, put myself out. Go, 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 go. Please. Stop burning me. No, please. Oh my actual goodness. I forgot that I did this. Oh no. Basically what happened is I flew up here, obviously, as I do with my rocket, because this is now the only way into the hub that I have. And let's just say, I flew straight into this lava here. Luckily, I was still in flight mode. I just flew a rocket, hit the ceiling again, and then hit that wall over there to stop myself, because I knew that this side over here didn't have lava. I'm so lucky that that was the case. Oh my goodness. I need to really, really just do this hub, don't I? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, hopefully, in tonight's live stream. You guys are it's going to be too late for you guys to see it, but I will hopefully have worked on this a lot more. Dude, I always feel like there's a hole in the floor as well. This hub's a nightmare. It needs to be done, doesn't it? It needs to be done, and hopefully next week, or next week, early next week, hopefully, we'll get this hub done. Maybe on Thursday or something. The hub? Tunnel. The tunnel will be done, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Right, anyway, let's go over the spoiler wall, like so. And, not only do we want to obviously head through here to build something, but I do actually want to go back to Wells' base, because in the last episode I went obviously over to his cathedral, where the Convex sort of did a prank on it, and basically I forgot to go check out the graves that was mentioned that we had over there or something. I think it was behind the cake. Is it behind the cake, Wells' base? Yes, it is. Look at these. Yeah, so let's head through to the cathedral again, and apparently to the right someone said there was the graves. We didn't check them out. Here lies vintage beef. We've got ZF, of course. The Revolution? Okay. We've got Stress Monster, obviously, with some alliums. The NHO. Momo. The OHO. Okay. The Allium Alliance. Joe Hill's FalseSymmetry. I've got an allium as well. And Tango. Has someone been in Tango's? Oh, Tango's got iron in it. Oh, I see. Is there a reason there's that in mine? Oh, why have I jumped in my grave? That's a really bad idea. I probably shouldn't do that, just in case anyone's around. They'll, like, bury me in there. Okay, well, that's the thing. I have a grave. I don't know how I feel about that, I'll be honest. Not great, but actually, you know what? I've never seen the cathedral from the side. That looks kind of amazing, doesn't it? Oh man, even from the side it looks great. Okay, right, anyway, let's head back to what we're meant to be doing and find a spot for this gigantic, like I said, what's it called? Christmas pie. Not Christmas pie, Christmas pudding. That's the word I want. Pudding. Who doesn't love a bit of pudding? Right, I'm letting the area load in, and I'm actually really not sure where to put this. I mean, there's a giant cake over there, so I mean, the pudding won't look out of place. Oh my goodness, lag spike, hello. The pudding won't look out of place, will it? What's going on over here? Is this Biffa's, like, original? I feel like this is... What is this Biffa's area? He's got, like, stuff in here still. If so. Well, I mean, it isn't surprising, but... Anyway. Okay, right, as long as no one's using that as, like, a base for anything. We've obviously still got the little area underneath there for the fishing as well. So, yeah, I think maybe over here might be quite nice. Like, a giant cake there, and then a giant Christmas pudding. And then someone could build a giant carrot. Someone could build a giant potato. Someone could build a giant... pancake. Someone could build. We just have food surrounding this area. I mean, that would look great. Like if you built up enough food items, or just like surrounding this circle, it would have no reason, but it would look pretty cool. Anyway, there is one thing I forgot, obviously, to bring over here, and that is a bed. Saying that, I might actually pinch this one and move it. Actually, no, let's sleep right here. It's probably safer within all the torches and next to this totally not evil looking portal. Let's have a nap and then plan where this thing's gonna go. Rightio, I've slept, and now I'm thinking, actually wait, is this the flattest area? I feel like it is the flattest area. That area over there isn't that flat, it's very hilly. Yeah, this is sort of flat. Yeah, that'll do. We'll sort of build it on the edge here. Right, I don't want to interfere with this, that's the only thing. There are leaves in there to stop me falling down there. But having this sort of area here is like the corner would work, and we'll go around like that. Hopefully there's enough room. I do want this thing to be quite large, but I'm not quite sure just how large. Right, let me do a quick bit of counting. Okay, this should work. So, if I do it like this, we've got 2 singular, and then 2 double, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then do the same again. We are going to go down here, but that's fine. And then this way. I nearly built it the wrong way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go in. 2. Wait. 2. Nearly messed up. 1, 2. We'll do the double again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the double again. Double. Single. Double. 1, 2, 3. Oh! 4, 5, 6, 7. It does work, but yes, we obviously ran out of stone. I had a whole stack and everything. Right, let's see what the scale of that looks like. It's not as big as the cake. But it does fit in that area pretty well. So much so that I'm sort of feeling I could bring it over a little bit closer to the path here. Because it'd be quite nice to have the entrance in this corner, rather than at the front. Because I never work on diagonals, but it might be quite nice to have, instead of going into the pie like this, the pudding, not pie, going into the corner might work quite nicely. So yeah, I might move it forward a little bit, just over to here, and then that's perfect. So what I'm going to do actually, instead of building it again with stone, I'm going to plonk my stuff here, ding ding ding, and we've obviously got that detailed stuff there, got some books. I always forget to bring books with me, but that's handy, and signs and stuff. the detail blocks with the icing, and obviously we're going to have the cherry on top with the leaves, holly leaves, or yeah, holly on top, whatever it is. I don't know, it doesn't matter. And obviously we've got the brown. So I've got mostly brown wool, but I want to mix stuff in. So I think what I'm going to do is build it in the brown terracotta I've got. And once I start running out of that, because I've basically run out of terracotta pretty easily. Yeah, I feel like it, yeah, I might need to get some more brown at some point. I definitely don't have enough brown blocks, and I think the clay's quite a lot lighter than, in fact, let's have a quick check of that. I don't think it's quite a lot lighter. I don't think it's going to look very good if I build it. So it's going to work nicely as like a nice little touch here and there, like a little spot of it there, and then maybe a little spot of it there, and then, you know, maybe these two are concrete or something like that. Like, making it quite a spotty cake. Pudding. I've called it a pie, I've called it a pudding. And a cake, and everything else under the sun. It is a pudding. I am correct. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, we're building it in the wrong place, so let's get rid of that again. And let's build it in the correct place. Right, started work on this thing, and it's looking sort of Christmas pudding-like. I have to literally think about what it's called every single time. Oh my goodness. Okay, right, well, let's see if this will work, right? So I want to get this all up to this level, and then we need to go up by one, and then up by another one. Now, that gives me the correct shape, yes? No, that's way too tall. I need to go down one. Why did I start like building like almost like an archway? That was a bit too much, right? Yeah, like that. If I do this, and then I do that, and then that should be it. I went up one too high. Yeah, see? You can sort of see where we're going with this now, right? So basically what I'm doing is building the same sort of shape on every corner. And then once you've got that shape correct, and once I basically used all this terracotta, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over it and like put in some of the detail blocks with the other colours, and then go back over and then carry on up with this, because basically I'm running low on this, and I think I'm going to have to go get some more hardened clay for it, but I don't really fancy doing that right now, so I'm going to try to build it out of... I need to bring a ladder with me. Did I bring any sort of wood? No, wait. I think that was wool. No. Right, please be some kind of wood in here. No. Okay. These cats aren't very helpful. Dang it. Okay, right, well, I guess I'm going to just try and end-up my way through this, and we'll see if we can get the shape built up. That is not working. That's just plain embarrassing. Can I please get up there? Thank you. Oh dear. And also, I should probably sleep. Got some friends coming over. So guys, I started recording a time lapse, and then I just got fed up with the fact that I didn't have enough of the hardened clay. Or terracotta, I should say. And I came over here. Now, I was just digging over there, as you can see. And I've got loads of stuff on me. And then flying back, I saw this. And I went to look in this, and guys, look. What is this, and whose is it? It's literally called Treasure Box, and it is full to the brim with treasure. Now, no one on right now is on me clearing TFC. I don't believe this is theirs. So someone's literally just left their stuff here. And, I mean, I know it's not mine, because I never call my struggle boxes anything, because I always forget to. But I was actually going to bring one of these guys over here. And actually, I'm sort of lucky, because now what I'm going to do is have a go at all of this hardened clay that's around here, because it's right in the range of the beacon, which is handy, because I was digging without a beacon, which is really slow. So I'm actually going to use this person's beacon. I don't know whose it is, but they can move it, I guess, if they ever come back. Maybe it's an NHO member. If so, they're probably never going to come back and use it again. In which case, I have dibs on the box. But no, I don't know who Treasure Box is. If any of you guys know, let me know in the comments, because I will deliver it back to them, I guess. Although, maybe I'll just leave it here, just in case it is anyone that is currently working over here, which, maybe someone's left while that's there. I don't know. Maybe they probably weren't expecting anyone to come across it anytime soon. But I'm going to sort of borrow their beacon, because that's going to save me a lot of time. Oh, Oh yeah, I'm using my newfound technique for these guys to kill them in the nether. There's a lava underneath me. My rockets aren't always working though, which is dangerous. Stuff that. I nearly went in the lava. Nope. No, goodbye. Don't need any more gas tears. Four will do me just fine. Yeah, I shouldn't be trusting myself. The internet right now isn't great for me not dying in lava. So I'm gonna leave with that, and we ended up with probably definitely enough for at least this build, and I'll probably come back here in a live stream and dig up some more because now I found that beacon. I can use that whenever I need it. But yeah, still don't know whose treasure box that is. Who knows? Well, what we have so far pretty much just looks like 4 cookies right now attached at the corners. Look at this thing. It's just 4 cookies, isn't it? Oh my goodness, I fell in here. I knew I would. I told you I would. And I just did. Of course I did. Dang it. Right, okay, so yes, this thing's looking great, but we need to just go full steam ahead. I'm literally just going to finish it up. And add, I think we're going to add, like, 2 or 3 layers of white on top for the icing. You don't want to cover too much of it with icing because sometimes it looks a bit weird. I was going to make it sort of look drippy, but that's not going to work very well. I've also brought myself some ladders over, as well as a lot of clay. Do I have enough dye, though? I think I've only got 1 stack of cocoa beans. That should be enough. And do I have... I do, okay. I have a crafting table as well. Okay, we should be able to get this thing done now. I'm looking forward to it. Right, I'm going to go full speed ahead and just concentrate, put some music on, and finish up the shape of it, because... oh my goodness, it's going to take a while otherwise, and I need to get this done at least before the next day. Unless someone sleeps, in which case, 2 nights. In 2 nights, I'm going to have this finished. Okay, let's get going. We've just got to the super exciting bit. The bit where you just, very easily, you don't have to break any blocks. You can just place them all down in a row. And it just saves so much time. I love this bit. This is my favourite bit of making a dome. And funnily enough, I do have plans of making a dome in the future, possibly. So the fact that this hasn't taken too long, I did make a few mistakes. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to put my hands up in the air and say I made a few mistakes when building this, but hopefully I've fixed them all up, and I mean, to be honest, this thing's probably going to be removed once Christmas is over anyway, although I probably will end up forgetting about it, and therefore leaving it like I have done every other holiday thing I've ever made in this district. Right, so now we're up to that stage, and I think from here on in, we want to make the white, because I think there's only going to be 3 more layers up. Now, the problem is here, I bought myself wool and white concrete, so we're going to have to mix it in as we go, because I don't think I've got enough of all of it. But let's have a quick step back. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, right? That's looking like a proper Christmas pud. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. I like that a lot. So, I'll start by just using white concrete, in fact, probably. And I think what's going to go on here is we're going to bring it in 2 on the edges, like so, and then connect it up here. And then every time we get to this edge, we'll build it 2 wide. So let's do a corner, perhaps. So that's one corner there. So let's go up 1 more, like so. And then this one, I think we might do the same with. Sort of going off memory here with building. I think if we go in... yeah, wait a second. This bit here is looking a little bit... no, that should be fine. It's this bit here we need to extend inwards. Yeah, so like that. And then... we'll go up again, and it will look great. And this one, I think, will be the... that looks about right for the top of the thing. We want it to be as round as possible. We want it to look like a big Christmas pudding, right? Let's have a look round. Yeah, that's a proper good igloo there. It's pretty much an igloo. We could have just built an igloo, actually, thinking about it. I don't think I've ever built an igloo either. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sort of break in this corner here, because this is where I'm thinking... I want the door. Let's see if it works as a door. I should probably pick up all this stuff in here as well, because I might need it. I might need it when I'm doing all the other nonsense in here. And I think I'm going to remove this floor here and perhaps put even down some brown. Because it's like, I want it to feel like you've sort of cut into it without actually cutting out a slice, because I think a slice will be too much of a doorway. So yeah, let's have something like that, perhaps. Yeah, something like that, and we won't fill up the whole thing. I mean, in here we just need 2 chests and a dispenser or 2. I'm actually thinking about doing a naughty/nice thing, where with the Secret Santa, not only do you randomly select a hermit by pressing a button to give a present to, That's the usual way to do it. I know how I did it last season. But also perhaps a dispenser which has just an option for naughty or nice. And basically that would be an optional thing where you could press that to give you maybe a prank or give a gift. So basically it's determining whether or not that hermit that you're going to gift something to is naughty or nice, and then you build them something to do with that. Maybe they've been naughty and therefore you give them something related to coal, or maybe you give them a present. Doesn't matter. Just an optional thing. I'm not going to make it so that people have to do that, just in case, you know, someone doesn't have an idea for a prank. They might just want to do something nice. Who knows? It's up to the hermits in that regard. So yeah, let me finish this off. We've done a whole corner, and this will be done in no time. Who's this over here, Mr. TFC? Come on in for the landing. Dude, I don't think I've ever seen TFC over here. In fact, I feel like it's very rare that I see TFC on the server at all, like in person, because I actually don't know where TFC lives. I don't think he has a portal, I've got a feeling. Because I'd like to visit his at some point, and I haven't done that. I think I did something wrong here, didn't I? Did I not make this 2 layers? I didn't, did I? What a terrible person I am. I lied to you saying that the corner would look like that. But yeah, TFC came by, so he's had a sneak peek. Oh, that failed, didn't it? I mean, I guess it's quite a nice skylight, but not quite appropriate for what we want it for. It's the moment of truth! We're gonna add some holly on top of this. Now, I've got actually an idea for the holly, which I think doesn't look too bad. I tried it out in creative, and honestly, I think it's like the perfect shape. It's like the most minimal holly leaf you can ever do. But I think it works, because the idea is you're going to see it from down below anyway, or by flying by, and it sort of has the right angles in it. Let's have a flyby, actually, speaking of that. Whoa! I haven't added all the texture in the brown, but I've added the texture a little bit in the white. That looks like a proper Christmas pudding! That looks so good. I think what I'm going to do is add a little bit of drippiness in places. Just with this, maybe. Maybe a little bit in the corner. Just little bits here and there, so it's not so just like round, because it just looks a bit weird being round, doesn't it? So let's do something like this, something like this. Something like that. And then let's have another quick fly. Da, 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 da. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Just a little bit more drippy. A little bit more drippy. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. That is cool. It's definitely a very, very round Christmas pudding though, isn't it? Blimey. Right, okay, I'm going to add the detail with the brown, and then I'm going to work on the interior and show you guys what it's going to look like. But the plan is to keep the room nice and small, just brown, like you've sort of cut a slice out, and we are going to basically just put a couple of chests, like I said, dispenser, you know, maybe some decorative stuff. I've bought some fences and leaves and armor stands with me, and I think what I'll do now is maybe even just show you guys what it looks like at the end, because to be honest, I'm not planning on doing a lot other than those 2 things, and they're not that exciting. So let's get this thing done. Let's open up the Secret Santa for the other hermits, and hopefully they're excited as I am to be partaking in this thing this year. It's a little bit late, but I think we've still got enough time to do some Secret Santas. Well, I don't know if you guys are ready, but I got very, very busy in the live stream and not only completed this, but also completed my Nether Hub, which we'll take a look at in a second. But first and foremost, look at this. That is quite the Christmas pudding right there. Look at it go! It looks so sweet. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Ignore all this mess here, but other than that, actually, we don't even need the opening soon sign anymore, because it is pretty much open. No one's on right now, so it doesn't really matter too much. But welcome to Secret Santa. Today, it is, or this year I should say, it is in a giant Christmas pudding. I'm going to put the instructions in here, but I thought I would read them to you first. They say, welcome to Secret Santa 2017. If you would like to take part, please read the instructions on the following pages. 1. Rename a piece of paper with your name. Insert your named paper into one of the 2 dispensers on the wall in front of you. These ones over here. 3. Return here on or after Wednesday the 13th to draw a name that will then be the person you get a gift this year. optional, we've actually got a thing where once you've selected your name at random, you press the button to find out if they've been naughty or nice. If they've been naughty, they would receive a prank, or nice, they'd get a gift. The dispenser would decide their fate for you, but you can also decide this for yourself. I'd like to give the Hermits that decision if they would like to. Only take a name if you've inserted your own, and please build/give these before Christmas, obviously. Contact your Secret Santa if need be to let them know that you have gifted them something and where to receive it. And obviously this is the optional thing in here, naughty or nice. Now they're going to have to put these back. I do hope that they do that, because then it makes that fair, rather than, you know, say you got a nice and then the next person definitely would get a naughty, for example. This is a sort of a 50-50 sort of dispenser. So that is what that is. We're going to keep things very, very simple here. Like, look, simple. What was that? Naughty. There we go. Is it going to be naughty every time? I don't know if it works in that. No, see, nice. Perfect. Right, cool. And these dispensers here are just going to have people's names in. So firstly, I'm going to rename this book here Secret Santa 2017, because I haven't actually named that yet. We're going to put the instructions in here as well as the buttons that I will put underneath there. I'll also probably get a painting just so that people can't actually open these and get any names out. It just saves people accidentally opening them and gathering things out or whatever. The paper's in here, in which case I'm actually going to grab a piece out and I'm going to put my my name on one, because I have not put my name in one of these yet. There you go. There I am. My name is in there. That means that I am willing to obviously do a Secret Santa for someone else. I will also probably be doing this thing, this naughty or nice thing. Unless I've got a really, really good idea for the particular hermit that I get for Christmas, I will probably do this. Because it just makes it a little bit interesting. And that's pretty much it. I think the leaves add like a little extra something. And let's have a quick look on top of it, because we haven't been on top since... Can I can't fly today. Let's just grab an ender pearl. That'll probably be a better idea, won't it? There we go. Look at this. So it's got like loads of texture. We've got lighting in here too. I've just actually thought I put this completely in the wrong place. This holly leaf, didn't I? There you go. That works. But yeah, there we go. It's a giant Christmas pudding. Someone in Australia actually said that they don't have Christmas pudding. So if you're Australian, I apologise. Like I said previously, I don't know if people have Christmas pudding or not. I guess the UK definitely do. I feel like America does too. If you're from anywhere else in the world, other than those two places, I guess you maybe aren't sure. I'm sure you can Google it. It's basically a big sort of fruity pudding with icing on top and a holly, and sometimes you put like brandy on top and then set it on fire. Yeah, Google it if you're interested. But I'm really, really happy with how it turns out. I really, really like the little inside bit. It's very sort of subtle, but yeah. Also, someone mentioned that the reason, well, the fact that I don't have this, and my family doesn't have Christmas pudding. I didn't know that this is a tradition that people do, but they put a coin inside the Christmas pudding. Apparently, is a lucky thing to do, and maybe it works in that if you get the coin, you're the one that gets the extra luck or something. I don't know. However it works, basically I put a coin in here because I thought that was a funny little thing. It doesn't really matter. It's just behind there as an extra little something. So yes, there we go. My name is in there, ready to roll. Hopefully the Hermits are ready to go on that too. They have until Wednesday, although they can put their name in a little bit later if, as long as they're not going to be the only person in there, sort of thing. And hopefully I'll try and keep a track of it so that every Hermit gets someone. And has someone to build for, etc, etc, so it's fair, because I don't want any names to be left in there, because that would be really, really sad. I feel like that's happened before, where like if you don't have the right amount of hermits or something goes wrong, things get mixed up. But I'll keep an eye on it. It's all good. But anyway, let's quickly have a look at our final nether hub. I'm sure you guys will see it in a future video at some point when I actually work in there, or work through there and walk through there in my videos. But honestly, I'm so excited to show you guys the nether hub because it looks so good. But let's head in there right now. So not only do we have the nether hub, we also have Python's portal set up. When I build the tunnel, we're going to put his portal right here. I had a discussion with him about it, and basically his portal in the old tunnel was basically right below that. So it's sort of silly to put him anywhere else. He was like, yeah, I'm not worried about building a tunnel or a hub. You know, just build my portal up on your level and that'll work. But here we go. Look at this. Doesn't it look sweet? I really, really like it. I think that the purple really pops. The lava's really nice. The floor looks so sweet. Got all the little touches of ores in the walls. I finished up the ceiling as well. And I really like it. I think it's a bit brighter than I originally imagined it was going to be. And a little bit more plain. But, or quite smooth looking, I guess. I'm usually quite a detail person, but I feel like this is quite limiting. This is quite limiting in like detail for me. Like I feel like I have a lot of little detail. Maybe it's because it doesn't have leaves, and I feel like if I do this tunnel and I feel like this needs leaves, the leaves may or may not creep into this room too. So we'll have to see about that. But look, it actually works as well. I can go through this portal, and it will actually put me to my storage room. Look at this, and it works perfectly. I've checked out all the portals. They all hook up to pretty much the correct place, all except for the one that's all the way over there in the black market. It actually hooks up to Azuma's hub, which isn't helpful, because now I've got a new hub. I can't actually get to Azuma's very easily at all. I have to go to the main hub, then back to Azuma's, and it doesn't work very well. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've got so much done today, it's ridiculous, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.